Hi viewers! Now for those of you in the United States, my apologies for doing this one in British pounds, but I'm sure you will still get the point that I'm trying to make with this video. Anyway, the coins in front of you are set out in that way for a specific reason, and I will go over that with you now. So from May 2013, and that's a 2013 Panda, up until July 2020, this is actually a 2019 Panda because I don't have a 2020, but for those 7 years, and there is actually 7 Pandas there, silver was under £15 an ounce. You don't have to take my word for it, you can look up the charts yourself if you want to. Anyway, during that period, in 2015 and 2016, which is what these koalas are, silver actually dropped under £10 an ounce. So basically for those 2 years when I was loading the boat at my local coin shop, I would have been buying silver from him for about a £2 premium, depends on what they were, but I would have been buying from him and was buying from him for £12 an ounce, maybe 14 for a higher premium, more collectible thing. And obviously during those 7 years when silver was under £15 an ounce, you know, I would have been paying anywhere from 12 to maybe £18 an ounce, or possibly at a push 20 for a highly collectible silver. But yeah, generally, you know, during that period I'd have been paying 15 to £18 an ounce. Now today silver is around £25 and change, or £26, just under 26. So silver at my LCS, as you can see how much he wants for silver, £35, so that would be a £10 premium roughly, in comparison to back in 2015, 2016, it would have been a £2 or £3 premium, obviously depending on the coin, but back then in 2015, 2016, eagles and maples were literally low premium. They just came in and went out, so they would have only had a £2 or £3 premium on them, unlike the more collectible Perth or the Pandas maybe. But anyway, so that was the point of the video. I wanted you to see the price difference between, you know, those 7 years it was all under £15 an ounce. Those 2 years it was under £10 an ounce. So if you loaded the boat during them 10 years, which I wouldn't say I loaded the boat, but I certainly did buy a few hundred ounces during those 2 years, you've done awfully well by today's £25 compared to, you know, £10 spot price back then, £25 spot price today. So it has doubled, or more than doubled, and the £15 under £15, so you've done really well. If you bought within those 7 years, you've also done, you know, reasonably well with your silver. Now I will point out that I didn't pay those prices. They are for people who pay by card. The cash price is £30 an ounce, which is what I paid for those 4 ounces. And for those wanting to see what I've got, 1998 eagle, 1997 eagle, a 1993 eagle, I think. Didn't I buy one of those the other week? I think I might have bought one of those the other week as well. Was it that really black one? I don't know. And a 1995 heavily toned eagle. So let's, I hate these card flips. I really do. And look, it sticks to the coin. Look, that. Ugh. It's just hideous, isn't it? It's all stuck all over it. But let's have a look at the rainbow toning on this eagle. So £5 over spot, or it depends actually whether silver was 25 or 26. It's been hovering between the two, so you know it's £5 over, maybe £4.50. Anyway, so and as with usual with these, they're more heavily toned one side than the other. But for anyone wondering, we ought to test it on the CCT slide, I'm guessing. The walnut one. Not the walnut coin, the walnut slide. A very nice slow slide. Yeah, so the point I was, trying to make really was, people who say silver does nothing, well, clearly it has, because it was £10 an ounce for those, under £10 an ounce for those 2 years, and it's now £25, £26 an ounce, but equally the premiums have gone up. I think I only got that price because obviously I am a regular and he knows me. Probably would have charged anyone else 32, but even though they got 35 on that one, and I think the other one had 33 on it, those haven't got a price. But anyway, so that was the point of the video really. Silver has gone up. If you bought during those 7 years, you've done very well. Where it will go from here, I wouldn't like to say. It's just, it really depends on world events, and none of us can really predict what those world events are actually going to be. So, there obviously is economic problems around the world which could push up the price of these, and obviously silver's got to go over £30 an ounce for me to make my money back on those, or has it really? Because people will pay the premium. He obviously gets people in the shop willing to pay the £35, so I could maybe make £5 if I wanted to sell them on, but I don't. They're just part of the deep stack. Anyway, do let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and keep calm and keep stacking. Bye.